What's up, guys? Yeah, we're gonna give this another run. Um, One issue I was having, that's why it's so late. Like I said, I'm gonna be up late tonight because this board is driving me nuts. But it is up and running. I could not get HDCP disabled for the pass-through, so I have to record the screen with one of these cheap C920 Pros. But it is what it is. I really don't care. Let's see. All right, right now I'm just gonna do a quick base mark. Let's see if you guys could actually see. Yeah, temp's not really low. I haven't really dropped it yet. I'm doing this blindly. I have not ran LN2 on this CPU or this board before. This board isn't even meant for it, but I guess it could handle it. Let's see how the clocks look. Ooh, already. Beautiful. Well, that's a good start. You know, everyone likes a nice little BSOD every once in a while. I don't even know what I had the BIOS set to. Woo, right in my face. She's still booting though, so that's good. It's always good news. Unlike last time. All right. Let's see. Pull up hardware info 64 very quick. Oh, the voltage isn't even that high. For whatever reason, my base clock will not maintain 100 megahertz. Not really sure why, but we're roughly at 5.2 gigahertz on all the P cores and 5.1 on all the E cores. Pretty standard. I could do that on water. I did more than that on water. Let's see. Yeah, so the ring is at 4,500 megahertz, so we'll just do a really quick run through R20. Well, we'll go through some of the, we'll just get some base runs in very quick, and so we could compare them. We'll start with R15. All right, there you go. Go. And we already have an error. Why are you pissing me off today, man? I doubt going colder is going to help it. Now it's going. And I don't think it's because I made it colder. And now it froze. Oh my god. Well, let's see R20. Maybe it's just bugging out. No, same thing. I swear to God, this PC is gonna piss me off. Error pre-rendering. Why? Maybe I'll just let it sit for a second. Huh. Well, this is quickly turning into a disaster. Can't even run a bench. Nope, same thing. Let me try something very quick. No, I do not have all the ASUS software because I'm not familiar with it, so I'm just using XTU for modifying anything. Let's see where's memory? What the hell, did XTU just close down? Something's not right. Oh, now this is all over the place. Ooh, TRP, let's set that to 14. I'll set TRCP to 14 as well. Oh, that's not even Maybe that'll help. Well, she's going. So at least we'll get a baseline. Now we're at 13, 14, 14 on the standard timings. Liam, what's up, man? Oh, thank you. Kind of set it up last minute, and then I had a failed live stream. All right, so we got 11,334. I had to loosen the timings a little bit. That's a little less than 5.2 gigahertz on the P cores and a little less than 4.1 on the E cores. So we'll bump all that stuff up if this thing continues to cooperate. First thing I'm going to do is actually bump up the voltage drastically. Before I do that, let's get a little cold. I'm going to keep it like right around minus 60, minus 70. You guys should be able to see in the bottom right corner of your screen. I have my thermometer set up over there. It's not even 11:30. I'm pretty tired. Probably use another cup of coffee. And if this thing cooperates, we may just go full pot eventually tonight. All right, let's go ahead and throw that voltage in there. All right, we are sitting at 1.605 volts. V droop is set to level 7 right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if it'll take this. We're gonna go 57 on the multiplier as far as the P cores go, and we'll just do a simple 45 on the E cores. Let's see if it takes it. All right, run number 2. This is just dirty XOC right here. Oh, I got the same damn error. I do not know what that error is. (2D) benchmarking, so much fun. All right, we're at just under 12,400 right now. I don't know if that's a good score or a bad score. I haven't really looked at hardware bot for DDR4 boards. The IMC on this is just driving me nuts today. So I'll just save this just for reference sake. That's 4,490 megahertz on the P cores. Oh no, 4,490 megahertz on the E cores and 5,687 on the P cores. Memory 3724, which is kind of odd because my base clock is like 99.72. Timings are 1313, 1328. I'll just save that very quick, and we'll bump it up a little more. We'll see how this voltage is gonna hold up at these temps. So I'm gonna keep it around minus 70, minus 80. We'll just bump up the P cores. We'll see what its limit is at these temps and this voltage. Is that that's a DDR5 board, right, Stefan? All right, we almost jumped up to 12,600. We're at 12,562 with a little bump in frequency on the P cores. We're going to hold on to these temps and let's see if the E cores will bump up a little bit. This may crash. Should probably save that result. Just, oh, damn it, I closed Benchmate. Whatever. There's going to be 46 on the E cores. Keep in mind that they do share the same voltage, so whatever voltage you give the V core, both the P cores and the E cores share it. It's kind of odd. That's why they have two separate SP ratings. Yeah, open back up, damn it. Yeah, client not ready, I know. All right. Let's give her another go. This is just with the E cores. No, and I got the same damn error. I don't even know what's causing that. I wonder if it's the memory. I don't see temp being an issue right now, not at this voltage. There was actually some regression here. 12,647. Yeah, I'll save it anyway. So eventually I'm going to start shutting everything down and even closing out Explorer. Yeah, we're at minus 70-ish. Should we go for 6? Yeah, dude. My memory's been hanging on post like crazy. I can't even load up XMP half the time. I had an easier time on water. I don't get it. And this, well, this is DDR4. They're not really applicable, I suppose. The connection with the service was lost. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Oh, this thing hates me. I'm going to do a quick reboot and actually manually adjust those memory timings in the BIOS. So we'll do 14, 14, 14. Because for whatever reason, once I get past like 1.65 volts, it will not post. I cannot, this memory could go way past that. If it was a Z690 chipset, no problem with a decent IMC, but did you just boot straight into Windows? You did. So I'm gonna shut you down. Yeah, this is the beauty of 2D overclocking, guys. If I could break 14,000, that'd be awesome, but with DDR4, I highly doubt I will. It'll probably be, I know I'll break mid 13,000, no problem. The VRM on this board is beefy enough. Spam delete, enhance, enhance, enhance. It's not enhancing. Enhance. Oh my god, I've made it into the BIOS. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go 14 across the board. Yeah, it's funny, Steph, and I I tried booting up stock XMP profile on this when it was under LN2, and it would not post. Like, it will not train for XMP, but underwater, no issues. Other people are saying the exact opposite. They're saying they cannot post XMP profiles, even with like 3600 CL17 memory. Like, for a little bit on water, I was doing 4000, 14, 15, 15, 28, 1T gear 1, but under LN2, for whatever reason, it just does not like my memory. And I did mention the voltage as well. Like, it just won't take any decent amount of voltage. It pretty much caps out around 1.65 volts. So you gotta make do with what you got. All right, so let's go ahead, bump that voltage back up. Yeah, we're at a good enough temperature. What was I at before? Shit. I'll try 46. All right, I'm gonna go a little colder for this one because I bumped the voltage up considerably colder. So we're gonna go to about minus 110. Oh no, did I freeze after applying that? I think I did. I should have went colder first. Yeah, because it's at 1.65 volts. This is what I don't like about XTU. I really hope these CPUs don't have cold bugs because I haven't heard anything about cold bugs. But this has no way of mitigating a cold bug. It'll just be a waste of LN2. Well, at least you have a Q code readout. This board doesn't have one. I have a yellow light. That's how I know if my DRAM is either not training or is just hanging up or there's a fault. At one point on a different board, I had to get rid of it. I had it was working just fine. Then suddenly one channel just died, completely dead. I'm just waiting for a decent DDR5. Which memory are you using, by the way? All right, let's try 6G. Yeah, this is gonna have to go to like minus 120 for this, if it'll do it. I'm gonna be conservative with the E-cores. They haven't really been doing much for me just yet. All right. Nope, did not like that. I don't know if it didn't like the voltage or if it just wasn't cold enough. So we are gonna go colder because I'm not doing 6G at the voltages I was at before. Oh boy. Unless I lost my mount. Which would equally suck. Memory training. Blue light, come on. There we go. All right. So we're gonna do a 6G run, hopefully. But this thing definitely needs to get colder. So we're gonna go full pop. Assuming I did not crack the paste, which I don't believe I did. I've just been slowly pulling this thing down. Let's see. Oh, this thing could actually read negative temperatures to an extent. I'm assuming minus 11 is its max. Let's go to, I'll just set this right now. Go 55. We'll go 44. Yeah, we'll go 46 with a cache. This board does not like voltage, does it? Yeah, it's just hanging on CPU right now. But I have an idea. I need LN2. And no, that's not my idea. What's up, Darnell? So I'm assuming with those voltage, I was actually coming pretty close to the max for VRM. I'm not getting anything. Don't kill another chip, Greg. Yeah, same. Oh, what's up, Jeff? So it won't take 1.6 volts, period, even at full pot. Even though we weren't technically at full pot, minus 160 is pretty damn close. That's going to revert me to the BIOS, of course. And let's set this all up again. I got to remember I have 2 keyboards and 2 mouses. Is it mouses or mice? Yeah, I know. It suits me, right? My mic cut out when? When all the LN2 was making noise? It doesn't help that it's like right here. So I generally wear like a jacket or a sweater or something. All right. What do I have the voltage set to? Yeah, 1.6. Let's try 158. This board does have its limits, guys. It's not an Apex. This is your run-of-the-mill STRIX gaming board. same thing. Let's see if it'll, I'll give it a second. Otherwise, I'm going back to manually changing it. And keep in mind, this could also be a BIOS issue. I'm just running the latest BIOS. A few guys recommended I use an older version, which I'm going to. But a lot of people have been struggling with this board. Not just memory, but CPU too. But I think it's mainly a BIOS issue. Come on. Thankfully, my test bench does have a button. Yeah, I'm running Galax B-die. And on water, I achieve better performance than I can with LN2, which is pretty shitty. I was running like 4600 CL, I think it was like 13, 14, 14. And now I had to back it off to like 37, 33. And I'm not getting anything. Reset. Where are you? There you are. Oh, this board. My Z690 Dark shall be here soon, but I still don't have DDR5. And I'm gonna stop dicking around with the BIOS and just leave it where it was at. And I'm gonna use XTU to adjust the voltages and the multipliers. And I have a feeling it's gonna be a really short time because I'm pretty sure this thing's limited by voltage. Despite the fact that the VRM could handle it clearly. I'll just leave it. Oh, right. I did make some changes. Oh no. Let's load up. I really hate this BIOS. I forgot how much I hate Asus's BIOS. Not 4100. You won't even take that. Okay, 1.5 manual. That's fine. See, I didn't save that memory profile. No, I want a 3733. Don't jit me. Okay. Let's try this. Let's save. 14, 15, 15. Right now, I don't even care about memory. Enhance. Dude, mine won't even let me touch the beat clock. If I touch the beat clock, it's just game over. It sucks. Have a good night, dude. Training memory. And it looks like it passed. Well, I mean, it should. It's looser timings than my last round. What are you doing? Oh, right. I just went from a clear CMOS state to this. Well, it's definitely not liking me right now. Ooh, I just got a bit of ice in my face. No sleep yet. I don't sleep. Watch, I just killed the CPU. I hope I killed the board, because I hate this damn thing. This is my second one. Alright, let's see what's going on. I'm drinking a White Claw, guys. Oh my god. Thirsty. At least the X290 seems to be running well. He's a champ. Yes, I know. Error. Let's do this again. You know, just for the hell of it. Stefan, I don't know if you're still... No, Stefan, I think you went to sleep. Or maybe you're still here. I'm going to do a optimized default. Just do a quick reboot. And I'm going to attempt to load up my XMP setting. Let's see if it takes it. Why it wouldn't, I don't know. I had no issues in the past. So, we'll see. Enhance. Come on. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll go with XMP1. That's the only thing I'm changing right now. We'll see if it takes it. Keep in mind, I had no issues whatsoever running XMP in the past on either board until, well, the first board, the memory channel died completely. One of them did. But even then, the XMP would run just fine. Yeah, it's training. Still training. Still training. It's kind of getting ridiculous. Can't run XMP. I mean, I got slower DIMMs and weaker DIMMs. I got some Hynix, G-Skill Trident C Royals. I wonder if it'll take that, and then I could just push through with like just sheer frequency. What's up, Jason? I mean, I've tried increasing the B clock, but I've always been met with just no post. All right, we'll see if it actually passed training. I don't think it did. Nope. Went right into safe mode. There's your XMP. Something that Rocket Lake had no issues with. Let me see if I could trick this thing. What? I need to go on a 4400. What's the voltage? Okay, so this is 1.5, so it's 46 C19 for the XMP. I want to see if it's just like some subtimings or something that just don't agree with the CPU architecture. Oh, look. It worked at 4400. What's up, Chris? Long time no see, man. How are you? Not that I could see you. See advanced repair options. Continue. Guys, I should have bought a MacBook. Oh, I'm not having fun. Yes, this is the STRIX D4. How do you like it, Jason? This thing is being a pain in my ass. Alright, so I gotta go back into BIOS sadly because all I did was set XMP to 4400. I am not streaming to Twitch at the moment. I am streaming to YouTube, so if you go on Gregory's Brain, you can get a better quality version of this video. I don't know if Facebook's encoding has improved over the years. It's been like 2 years since I've streamed. So it'll work at DDR 4400. So I'm just gonna go ahead and screw with this. No, disable. Go 45. I'll go ahead and set this sync all cores. Let's go with 55 works for me. We'll do 45. So 45 cache, 45 E cores, 55 on the P cores. Extreme over voltage enabled, not extreme overclocking. They do not have that kind of an option. CPU core cache voltage. Apparently the cache is also tied to the core voltage. Let's do 1.52. System agent. I'm just going to leave that alone for now. I'm just going to bump this up to 1.55 just for the hell of it. Because if this does post and it goes through, I may try to revisit XMP. This is the latest BIOS. I was told to use 803. This is 901. Oh yeah, I'm streaming on Facebook as well. Yeah, and yeah, Darnell, I'm running Gear 1.1. Well, it was when I was running my manual memory timings and everything. Right now, I'm trying to see if this thing will boot in XMP because this thing is it just hates memory. Even the best of the best memory. And I don't think it's my IMC. Anything? Yep. We got post, I think. Yeah, and when I downloaded the 901 BIOS, nope, we did not pass. When I downloaded the 901 BIOS, there were no BIOS nodes. So I'm gonna have to revert this back to an older BIOS. What the hell is going on with you, man? Take what I give you and like it. Okay. Oh, man. Asus. Yeah, that's the one that's been recommended to me. Or is that the original one? Which one was... No, 809 was recommended to me. Okay. Time to go back to this mouse. Alright, let's see how this thing is going. Did you seriously not open up? Why do I already feel like I'm gonna have issues? So I set the voltage to 1.52 volts, and XTU is reading it at 1.435 volts. Let me open up CPU Z very quick, see what the VID is. Yeah, 1.5 volts. Note to self, do not trust XTU. There's no way for me to monitor hardware on this thing right now. It's showing 5.5 gigahertz flat, so that's actually a good thing. You know what, let's try this. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the voltage here anyway. We'll just throw it like 1.5. 5. We have like almost no droop, guys. So yeah, this is showing 1.595. So we're almost at 1.6 volts. So I'm gonna attempt this again. We're gonna bring the temps down here in a second. So we'll go, we'll stick with 45. Cache, I believe, is at 45. So yeah, let's start pulling her down. Minus 60. Minus 70. Minus 80. Minus 90. Minus 100. Minus 110, cool. I should at least take the voltage at that, I would imagine. Nope, she froze. At least it's a BSOD. Last time it was like a hard shutdown. So clearly it needs to go colder. But I don't want to go to full pot in BIOS. Oh, 707 needs system agent. Yeah, mine are single rake. Rank. Yeah, this newest one is just awful. Like, I can't touch memory at all. This thing's locked up. So I'll have to revisit it over the weekend with a better BIOS, because this thing is shite. I'm confused why I won't even take a stock XMP profile anymore. Oh, beautiful. I hate Windows. Guys, I don't even know what version of Windows I'm running. Just kind of installed it off a USB stick. I should be running Windows 7. Darnell, it's Gregory's Brain. Here, I'll see if I can link it. At least I think I'm streaming to it. Let's see, view event. Oh, motherfucker. Seriously. Yeah, we're doing it that way. Yep, it is definitely there. Oh, I used the wrong damn keyboard. Jesus Christ. This happens every time. I gotta get back into the live streaming thing. There we go. All right, so now that I got that handled, let's go back and give that another go, this time much colder. I don't think this thing really liked 1.6 volts at minus 120. Then again, it didn't like when I set 1. Are you serious? Come on. Press F8 for startup options. Nothing. Hard shutdown. .3D just as complicated as 3D could be, like physically, it is just so much more fun. This is just like troubleshooting all the time. That's what 2D is, it's troubleshooting. No, not automatic repair. I don't need you to repair anything. I just need you to boot. Why are you blue screening now? Guys, this may be it. There we go. See, now the hardware is running fine, but the software is not. Just crossing my fingers to hope that automatic repair. Oh, look at that. This time I press enter and it went. Bill Gates, I'm going to find you, and I'm going to... Never mind. He's probably tracking this through Cortana. Okay. Let's just see where we stand right now. I'm going to go ahead and load up Benchmate. I'll do a quick run just to make sure everything still works. All right, we're 5.5, 4.5. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up our 20. I'm not sure if this will pass F5.5 with this voltage, but worth a try. Doesn't need this temperature at this voltage. $12,070, that's it. All right. Granted, that was only 5.5. I don't really care. All right, now we're gonna bump it up a bit. We're gonna go for 5.8. We're gonna keep the E cores right where they're at. It doesn't like memory management. Seriously? It's a stock XMP profile that's actually underclocked. I'm going back to my manual profile. Do you guys want to see me throw another motherboard? Oh, did I hear you? Sorry, I didn't have the chat pulled up that whole time. Oh God, don't just restart the PC, okay? That's it. That's it. Thank God this thing has a heater plate. All right, I'm going back to my standard. Where are you? BIOS is not user-friendly. What is this? This is 15, 15, 15, 28, 120, 240. Okay, let's give this profile a try. I don't think I revisited this one. Well, the thing is, let's see if it actually trains. That's a different story. Trained before. That's why I saved it. Oh my God, amazing, it worked. All right, now let's actually do something now. That's fine, I'll manually adjust that, manually adjust that. No need for that, but no, it's a little high. So it'll take this memory profile that's 4,000 megahertz, CL 15, 15, 15, 28, but it wouldn't take my stock XMP profile, 4600 downclock to 4400 CL19, 28, 28, 46. I love this board. Let's get you cold so we could actually do something. Okay. Pull up CPU Z show, because this was set to 1.5 volts. Let's see, this is showing 1.38 and this is showing 1.5. Okay, I do not trust XTU at all for voltage readings. That's just odd. Alright, let's just do a quick base run, see how it looks. Come on, Benjamin. Yeah, we'll do R20 as usual. I like AVX. What could I say? Oh my God, guys, we're running a benchmark. How cool is that? Hell yeah, man. I haven't had a chance to play with LN2 for a while, mainly due to work. And right now I'm getting over COVID. All right, so 11,283, that's at 5.2 and 4.1, which is to be expected. All right, so let's bump this up to 5.5, and for this we'll do 5.4. Here we'll bump the voltage up to 1.5. Let's do 1.53. 4 static. Seriously? You couldn't handle that? Looks like I'm adjusting that in the BIOS. If it'll let me. This board is going to drive me absolutely mad. Maybe I should be using the Asus software to tune this thing instead of XTU. Let's start with this. Oh, for one thing I know for sure is XTU has no issue when it comes to changing multipliers, so at least I could use it for that. But that's about it. No voltage tuning. Alright, so here we'll jump up to, let's do 5.8. And I still don't know how the P course or the E course performs, so I'm gonna just do like a conservative 4.5. See, it's showing 1.3 volts for my core voltage. Come on, take it. You're gonna take it and you're gonna like it. No, you didn't. Maybe it needs more voltage for that. What's that, 1.54? I believe. Yeah, you froze. So far I've already gotten like 12,600 and now I'm back into the 11,000s. All because of hardware issues. Oh, look, there's the red light again. There we go. So while we're here waiting for this damn thing to actually function as advertised, no, I'm just kidding, they didn't advertise this as an XOC board. How's everybody's night going? Everybody doing well? Alright, so I know you like my memory profile. Not worried about that. Okay. Yeah, I did 1.55. Yeah, we're gonna push this thing a bit. But I'm gonna have to go full pot because this thing's just driving me nuts. Do 58. Just to be safe. Yeah, we're gonna go full pot. Alright, we're at full pot temperatures. Yay. And it's stuck on the red CPU LED. 1.58 volts, that's it. It's not downclock. What do you mean downclocking? Oh, it's not downclocking at all. Matter of fact, I don't even think I saw an AVX offset option. From what I understand, there's something weird about this architecture. It doesn't have true AVX. I know it has AVX1 and AVX2 instruction sets. I don't believe it has full AVX 512. So there's something weird about the way they set it up. Oh, damn. Maybe there is an AVX offset. It's almost exactly 200 megahertz. I just want this board to die so I can end the stream. Because I really don't see it taking any voltage I throw at it. Because as soon as I go above like 1.55, it doesn't care. It doesn't care about the temp. Oh, really? Oh, so that's what it is. Okay, so AVX 512, when the E-cores are enabled, AVX 512 is disabled because the E-cores are based off Atom architecture, which does not have AVX 512. Though it does benefit the CPU in multi-threading tasks, I gotta say. All right, so let's revisit what I did here. Okay, 1.58. We'll try that again, even though I don't understand why wouldn't it take 1.58? Let's see, 5.6. Oh no, hold on. Let's see what happens when I do 1.6 volts. Well, let's try 6.2. This is where I should be. Sorry guys, I had a brain fart. The last time I did this, it just did a hard shutdown. So let me bring this back down. And so much for extreme voltage mode. Oh, I'm just waiting for it. I already had one go pop. This thing will not take anything above like 1.55 volts, no matter what. It won't boot. If I do it manually in Windows, it just does a hard shutdown. Alright, so we'll just play with conservative clocks. We'll see what we could actually get out of the board. If it's not dead. Is it dead? Come on, be dead. It's not dead, guys. Damn it. I'm just going to go with some conservative overclocking like I was in the beginning. Oh no, dude, they're still a lot of fun. It's just Asus is kind of, I think they kind of rushed some of these boards out. I mean, this particular board is just, it's not meant for this type of stuff, so I can't really even fault Asus for it. I mean, an Apex shouldn't have any issues doing this whatsoever. So we're gonna go to 5.4 here, and we'll stick with, what is that? Well, what did I set it at? Oh no, 1.62. It did not like that. So we'll do like one. We'll do 155. Was extreme overclocking mode, or extreme over voltage? Sorry, there's an actual jumper on this board for extreme over voltage. Otherwise, the option is not available. But they don't let you overvolt it. And it's hung up on CPU right there. At one point, was that? Jesus Christ, board, you're seriously gonna drive me absolutely mad. I'm just staring at my X290 dark, looking all pretty. What are you doing? It booted. Into safe mode, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, dude, you missed some of the best stuff. That was back in the day. I used to just, back when I was still working, I used to toss boards just like during live streams over my shoulder, and everyone would freak out. Good times. Yeah, okay, 5.4 all core, P cores, 45. Well, let's drop that down. I'm gonna go with some very conservative. Let's go with like 1.53. Let's see if it'll even take that. System agent, I'm just gonna throw it back to auto for now, because that's one thing I did change. Red light, yellow light. No, still on the red light. It won't take 1.53 volts. Yeah, the X290 Dark is still one of my favorite boards to tinker around with. Guys, seriously, this thing will not take 1.53 volts. Maybe the extreme overvoltage option's broken. Should I disable it? Maybe if I disable it, it'll enable it. Tomorrow's live stream is going to feature me shooting this as a skeet. This is seriously going to... what is this? No, I don't need help. Not from you. You've done enough. Maybe that was the issue. Let me see, I just did that Asus multi-core enhancement, which probably doesn't do anything. I just put remove all limits, and still no. Just the dreaded CPU light. I'm gonna grab a drink, so I'll be right back. Feel free to stick around and talk amongst yourselves. E-Power V. Dude, that did absolutely nothing. Didn't even scratch it. I think it's because the E-Power V is just so beautiful. I'll be right back. And I'm back. And it's still dead. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, sorry, Liam. That did not work. So 1.5 volts is my limit. We'll see what happens. I wish Joshua was still here. He was here on the first live stream where the board didn't boot up at all. For those of you who weren't here for the earlier live stream where I gave away a bunch of KPX, this board would not boot. Like nothing. At least now it's booting, it's just not taking anything I throw at it. So I'm going to do something very conservative. Let's see if I'm right about this. So 5-4, 4-4. Actually, we'll do like 43. So I don't trust these E-cores. 1.5. All right. Yeah, we got something. Went from 1.53 to 1.5 at minus 120 degrees Celsius. And it posts. It's not a VRM limitation. I think it's a BIOS limitation at this point. There's nothing else that comes to mind. Okay, so guess we're gonna go back to XTU and see if it tries to blow this thing up. I don't think I could blow this thing up even if I tried, to be honest. All right, we got 5-4-4-3. Let's see what CPU-Z is showing me. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's attempt 5-6 and 44. Come on, Benchmate. I'm not connected to the internet, you asshole. All right, let's see if, I don't know what the last one I did that equaled out to 12,647. What was that? That was 5.8 G. How the hell did I pull that off with this board? Okay, I gotta go back and XTU because something's not right. Okay. Nope. And, oh, well, at least it's rebooting. Yeah, Benchmate's the shit. Never leave home without it. Didn't like that either. I don't know what voltage I was at for 5.8 last time. That's why you take notes, guys. Have a good one, Liam. Oh God, again. All right, guys. I'm just gonna call it. This board is just being a pain in the ass, and I'm pretty positive it's the BIOS at this point. Just because of the adjustments I make to voltage at the temps with the previous voltages I was running, it makes absolutely no sense that they're, just increasing it by 1/10 of a volt or increasing the multiplier by 1x would cause a hard shutdown here. So I'm gonna let the bench chill. I gotta throw on the heater to a separate PSU so it runs overnight, let it dry out, and maybe, I don't know, what's today? It's Thursday. Yeah, maybe Saturday, maybe next year. We'll give it another go. The Z690 Dark is coming very shortly. I know it sucks. I mean, it did get damn near 12,700 considering the board, and that was right in the beginning. I was hardly cold. I was right around minus 110, 120. But I can't replicate that score at all because it won't let me touch the voltage. So it is what it is. It's not an XOC board. The Z690 Dark will be here shortly with DDR5. And hopefully I'll get into 3D overclocking again shortly. But once the Z690 Dark comes in, I'm going to give this chip another go. This chip managed 11,900 in CB20 or R20. And that was just on water. So I know it's a strong chip. Sadly, I wish it performed better on LN2, but right now it's the motherboard. Whether it's the BIOS, which I'm leaning towards, or the hardware is yet to be seen, but that's all I got, guys. I mean, I got plenty of LN2, but it is what it is. I'm not going to stay up till 4 a.m. trying to dick around with this thing. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out, and wish me better luck next time. Peace.